We're gonna start with the ghost first. Nice thin amount of icing, and then we take the craft brush and brush that area in. Next step is the glitter. Must put glitter. The glitter will adhere to the areas that have the wet icing that can be blown off of everything that's dry. And let's bring the little jack-o'-lantern down and do kind of the same thing. And we're gonna do one more with that technique, and that is the mummy cookie. Next, I'm going to take and draw a little outline and then fill in that outline and use the end of the toothpick to swirl the icing smooth and flat. Next step is Frankenstein's mouth. I'm just going to create an upward curving rainbow, and then I filled in the bottom gap. And then the last detail is to take our toothpick, drag it down through that icing to create the individual little teeth. Let's play with our mummy. Let's bring our mummy down, and we're going to flood this cookie. I'm going to create an outline for my mummy top portion, and then I'm going to immediately fill it really full, but it should be nice and puffy. And now it's time to pull my jack-o'-lantern down and finish using off our orange. So for me, I like to make great big triangles for the eyes, and then you can do as angular or as rounded as you'd like for your jack-o'-lantern's mouth, and then outline your cookie and finish filling in. We need to move on to the next cookie, and that's going to be Frankenstein. We're going to do his forehead first, and then his lower mouth. And then we'll put his hair on at the very end. We're going to add the black of Frankenstein's eyes, just a dot and a dot, wherever you feel like his expression would be. We're gonna put a couple of big black bolts along that same line as the eyebrow. And then we're going to create his hair up and over, and then back down. Then I'll take my toothpick to drag it down into little points. We've got our one blank cookie left, right? We're gonna go ahead and put the eyes in anywhere you want on this cookie, and they're just little almond shapes. And then fill it up with black. I'm also gonna go ahead and put a dot of icing in my kitty cat's eyes. I can take my toothpick, stick it right in the middle of that dot, drag the icing upward and downward. I'm gonna put in my eyeballs, and I kind of like mine to be one smaller and one bigger. And just put that dot right in the middle. Now that we've got our stiff icing, we get to wrap our mummy. However you so desire, you are just going to wrap bandage lines in multiple directions across your mummy. All right, the next thing I think we should work on is our pumpkin lines. So it's an arcing line, a gentle arc. And then I just follow that pattern and continue around my pumpkin. Next up is kitty cat details. For the nose, I will pipe almost like a teardrop, tiny little teardrop on one side, and then do exactly the same thing the other direction, so that I create a little nose. I'm gonna put some whiskers in there. We're gonna put some goldfish bones on there. And then I also put a little eye on my ghostly goldfish. That concludes sugar cookie sticks.